Next guest has a family tradition that I loved hearing about because every year she declutters and she makes way for the new by providing for those without.
Yeah, there's still time this week to empty space in your home by giving gently used toys, books, and games to someone else who would really love something new. Alexandra Rosas has a blog called MomLogic on MetroParentMagazine.com. We're glad that you stuck around after the panel to hang out with us.
Thank you very much. I love it.
Great to see you.
These are great ideas. These are different things that you have that we can do, declutter and give and be good here in the new year to someone else.
Exactly. So that what I like to do is right before Christmas, I tell the kids we're going to get ready for everything we're going to get. We're lucky enough to get a lot of things. We don't need to hang on to everything. There are families who shop at Goodwill, at thrift stores for birthdays and Christmas. Let's give them our best.
Love that.
You don't want to get rid of things just because they're missing pieces. You don't want to donate things that are broken. What you want to do is say, who would like to get this? And you donate them, you gather them up, and we come up with a pretty big bag. The kids like it, we all like it, we feel good.
Yeah.
What do you say to people who will look at some of these books and DVDs and beautiful puzzles and say, those are too nice to donate?
That's the whole point. I go, thank you. They are nice. The puzzle is complete. The book is a brand new, pretty much a brand new release. Scrabble, my kids really weren't that into it. Yeah, they're perfectly nice because just think, a child is going to get them on Christmas or for his birthday. His parents can afford it, and families do use the thrift stores to shop for that.
So what should you do with a puzzle that's missing pieces or a game that's partly broken or missing some parts of it?
I would throw them away because children are going to be receiving these gifts. Parents are shopping, their grandparents, caretakers, daycare centers, teachers, aunts, uncles will be shopping at these stores. They don't want to be giving something to kids that's incomplete and broken.
Yeah, keep in mind who's receiving the things that you're donating.
Right.
Another place to look at beside thrift stores is shelters and domestic abuse centers.
Exactly. Women's shelters, the abuse centers that we were talking about. You call ahead to find out how to donate. They don't have the address available, but there's a lot of children who are taken there in the middle of the night. If you can have a stuffed animal to give, if you can have a book for them to read, there are very few things there for them to have to take their mind off of what's going on at the time.
I think that's a great idea and something that a lot of people don't think of. I like that idea because it's a little out of the box and not something that necessarily comes to mind. Half Price Books too accepts donations, right?
Half Price Books takes donations and they take them to Children's Hospital for children who are staying there at the Ronald McDonald House. They take games there, they take books there, and they donate them to the children and the families that are there. And they'll do them for you because they have to be checked to make sure they're complete and not tattered and broken.
Okay.
I love this next one because as a teenager, we had all of our friends get together and do teddy bear drives. And this is something that people can do at home for local police and fire departments because they're used in which ways?
They are used at the scene of an accident. They are used when kids are scared. If you have a fender bender and the police need to come, these policemen, these firefighters do have a small stuffed toy that they can give, and it comforts the child, and it automatically has them relate to the officer in charge.
Yeah.
It's a bonding thing. Again, you call ahead. A lot of police stations will take your gifts of stuffed toys to give to children who are scared and frightened at that time.
Just make sure to call ahead, and you make that point too with the Ronald McDonald House, which accepts things you said from Half Price Books.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so call ahead because there are different things that they're able to take. You mentioned toys, books, games.
Toys, books, DVDs. If you have any DVDs, they need them a lot. CDs, kids CDs. My kids for a long time were into the Backyardigans.
Oh yeah.
I kept one as for myself, but then donate everything else. Board games for families to play and everything there.
It's great.
What do you say to your kids, when enforcing or coming up with these ideas? Because I think it's so wonderful that you instill this giving back into your children. What do you say to them and suggest to parents or grandparents to kind of bridge that conversation of donations?
It's kind of funny. My kids make fun of me, but I'll say, if there's no room for new stuff, we just don't bring it in the house.
It's a trade.
And they go crazy. Maybe I don't like this game so much.
Yeah.
So that's always worked. If we don't have the room, we can't bring it in.
Yeah, and I love how you say enjoy the peace that comes from having less by giving to others more.
It feels so good to have a shelf cleared off, to have something cleared off, and to know that somebody will be, because families do shop there, and I found out about that, and I was so surprised. I never thought of that. But but they do. They go there for their birthdays and holidays.
It's wonderful. And for a more complete list of games and toy donation centers in Milwaukee, you can go to metroparentmagazine.com, which is where your MomLogic blog is. And do you have a son who has a birthday today?
I do, Xavier.
Happy birthday, Xavier! Happy birthday! So he's a New Year's Eve
He's
day
a New Year's
baby.
Eve baby, so I had to have my surf and turf at St. Mary's Hospital. No champagne.
Boy.
No champagne.
No champagne.
But yeah, happy birthday to Xavier.
Oh,
That's so cute. Always great to see you. Happy New Year.
Thank you so much.
This is great.